Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Mikey Live. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada. And the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day, for another night, for another Friday. And of course, we start the weekend off with a bang. We are not going to keep you here too long as usual on Fridays. We try to keep it as brief as possible. Tell you the important things that you need to know about. In tonight's headlines, Fletcher, Grenada's very own, in West Indies lineup for tomorrow. Here in Grenada, West Indies, South Africa 5-match T20 series starts tomorrow. And GOC Finance Committee presents investigative reports and shows inconsistencies according to reports. NDC says all is well. And there's a young mother who is seeking assistance for her baby's heart ailment. And Elvin Mark freed from murder charges. We've got all these and more to speak with you about on tonight's Mikey Live program. Folks, we got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Real Value IGA Supermarket, the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Superb Distributors, and of course we want to say thank you to all the other sponsors who are part of this program. And as well, we'd like to encourage folks to please share the program so that other people get to know that we are live. And folks, when we return, it will be real news in all your Lily Lulu. So please go ahead and share the business. We are taking a quick break, and folks, yes, we will be back again if you have not yet done so. Please go ahead and share the business.
Refresh and win. Refresh and win $10,000 cash with Coca-Cola. Yes, you could be the lucky winner of $10,000 cash when you enjoy a 591 ml or 355 ml Coca-Cola original taste or 591 ml Sprite. Look under the special yellow cap to find your unique code and text to 423-1131 or enter via the web portal lnq.in/Coca-Cola-GD to win weekly cash prizes, grocery vouchers, meal vouchers, mobile credits, free Coca-Cola, or the grand prize of $10,000 cash. Refresh and enter as often as you like. Coca-Cola. Open for better. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Coca-Cola Grenada on Facebook and Instagram for details. Please follow all COVID-19 protocols when redeeming prizes.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy. Yeah?
Boy, line boy, your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Yep, and that's their motto, NAWASA. They say they remain all the time committed to meeting customers' needs. And as we get into our news for tonight, now there are a lot of calls that are usually coming in on radio, particularly WFM radio, relating to street lights and whether or not the street lights are working or is needed in a particular area. Grenlec have not been able to respond to those calls in a positive manner, and we've received a correspondence from Grenlec stating why. Now, Grenlec said that they'd like to advise customers about ongoing shipment delays that are negatively impacting the company's street light installation and repair program. Now, the company pre-ordered a year's supply, they say, of street lights in January to be delivered in 4 shipments. The company has exhausted its available stock of lights and parts and has yet to receive new stock because of supply chain challenges related to the COVID, related, they say, to the COVID-19. Now, the company says they would like to apologize for any inconveniences that is caused to customers for these delays, as the company continues to explore sustainable options for supply. Now, the company advises customers to continue to report street light faults by contacting Grenlec's 24-hour fault line at telephone number 237, so that once the new stock of lights is received, it can immediately commence repairs and replacements. Earlier, the nation's motorists, you are told that the Bellevue Main Road, St. David, will be closed this Saturday and Sunday between the hours of 8 a.m. in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. Now, this is according to the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Implementation. It says the closure is necessary for the removal of several large boulders in the area. As a result, only smaller light vehicles are encouraged to utilize the alternative route through Bellevue, Apwitut, and Pomerose, St. David. The Ministry of Infrastructural Development says it apologizes for inconveniences and anticipates the cooperation of the residents of the areas and the general public. You're advised to exercise caution when traversing the area. our very own superstar, Andre Fletcher, yes, is in the West Indies lineup for the T20 series against South Africa beginning tomorrow, God's willing, here in Grenada. The West Indies is seeking to get prepared to defend the World Cup Championship title, and the 5-match series will give them a gauge as to their readiness. Just to give you an idea of the players selected for the first 2 matches, there's Kyron Pollard as the captain, Nicholas Pooran, the vice captain, Fabian Allen, Dwayne Bravo, Fidel Edwards, Andre Fletcher, Chris Gill, Jason Holder, Evan Lewis, Obed McCoy, Andre Russell, Lyndell Simmons, and Kevin Sinclair. The games will begin 2 in the afternoon, and only vaccinated persons will be allowed to enter the facility. That is the Grenada National Stadium. Now, representatives of the Sporting Association in Grenada will be at a council meeting of the Grenada Olympic tomorrow, where the main item on the agenda is the investigative report on the finances of the GOC for the years 2013 to 2016. Now, this has been at the heart of sporting issues over the past few months, among which resulted in the resignation of 5 board members. Now, since then, no one has filled the vacancies, and the GOC is run by a 4-member body in accordance with the organization's constitution. Now, matters surrounding the financial affairs of the GOC came up after accusations that monies were not properly accounted for. The IOC Finance Committee, which conducted the investigation in its report, shows that in some instances, financial matters were executed outside the standard norm. There's been a lot of talk that things are not well in the NDC camp, all right? There are reports that there's been infighting, reports that there's a small group of persons who are trying to recruit members into a new grouping from the NDC. When asked about that and the strength of the party today, this is Adrian Thomas, the current leader of the party's comment.
I want to invite all the people that are talking about us to come and join the industry, because we are calling for unity. We are calling for membership, people to join the party. There is no sense of disunity in our party. We are up and running and ready to go. The National Democratic Congress has many arms. We have the women arms, we have the youth arms, we have many committees, and all these committees are playing their role and doing what they're supposed to do to develop our party, and also to make sure that we put a program in place for this election coming, and also have a ready program for when we win the election to hit the road running.
All right. Now, there's been statements that a letter was issued by someone who says they have a victim of political attack from certain quarters of the NDC, but Thomas is refuting any such claim.
Well, no letter has left the NDC executive to Mr. Ken Jones. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know where the information comes from. We have not issued any letter to Mr. Ken Jones in that regard.
What is the problem with the baby? Okay, as we're moving on now, as you've heard, we had an interview with a young lady today who says that she only wants to see her baby okay and well. The question is, what is wrong with the baby? According to her, and supported by medical documents, her baby was born with a heart condition that needs immediate intervention. What is the problem with the baby?
Well, he have a heart problem, and he need a medical do surgery on the heart to fill up the heart and so forth.
Okay, and how much does it cost? And how did you know he was sick?
Well, we do an echo on him, and we find out that the child sick and he needs medical attention. Well, since I watching him, and he had bobbing, shaking and so forth, breathing high and so forth, and we sick. The doctor watch him, then after they go and do an X-ray on him, and they tell me go on the ward. Same, they are going to do the X-ray and go and do the ward, and after they keep him.
Okay. So what are you asking for?
We need assistance, please, that to attend him quick, that the baby will not die. So we need assistance, please help us that we could save the baby's life.
And of course, you know what? No baby deserves to go through those kind of situations, and so we are committed to assisting in whatever way that we can. We are also asking our viewership to please come on board and help us make this possible for her. They need $8,000 to start the process, and we are hoping that you can help us help her get there. You can contact me after the program, probably not after the program, but tomorrow or so, God's willing, so that we can discuss how we can help for persons who are abroad and even persons who are here. I think that this is very achievable. The child will be flown to Florida, United States, where he will receive medical attention once we are able to get him to Florida. The doctors there are pledging that they will do the surgery absolutely free. All right. So what we are asking for is for assistance with monies to prepare for that process. All right. That includes the travel to Barbados to obtain the U.S. visa, travel to the United States, and everything else that they need to prepare to get there. All right. We are also attempting to assist in other ways for the baby's well-being while here, awaiting the funds so that they can travel. So what they're actually waiting for now is the funds so that they can start the process. All right, so we are attempting to get all of this money between now and maybe Wednesday of next week so that we can try our best to see if we can have the baby flown out of Grenada as soon as possible. And again, your help is needed in that regard. I know you guys are just amazing. You have done it more than once. You have shown that when the time is here for you to assist, you will. And so I really have no doubts that you'll be able to help this baby to stay alive. You know, just look out how cute and how innocent this baby is, and Frankel is, and it's only 3 months old. And while in the studio with us today, I got to see what this child was going through. Imagine breathing for you and I, is like automatic. Yeah, it doesn't take any effort for you and I to breathe, right? This baby, I observed every few seconds, ever so often, he starts to pant. Yeah, just like, you know, like when you run a race and you're tired. Yeah, that's how he starts to pant, and breathing becomes a little challenge for him. And so we are asking that you please, in whatever way that you can, preferably financially and also with your prayers, so that we can see this baby through a successful surgery. All right. So again, you can call me tomorrow, God's willing, 414-9995. We are trying to assist the family. All right. Okay. So we are understanding that the GFA conference matches that were scheduled for this weekend have all been postponed. All right. We are not sure as to why, but that's the news that we are getting. In other news, Elvin Mark has been vindicated. All right. It, according to his lawyer, was a case of self-defense when he inflicted a wound that took the life of Derek Harrow in 2017 following an altercation. We will have more on that for you on Monday when we discuss the same with his lawyer. The ex-police officer who killed or who is responsible for the death of George Floyd was found guilty for the murder of Floyd and will be in jail for 22 years and 6 months for that crime. We did promise you that we were not going to keep you too long, as it is Friday as usual. What we're going to do, take a break, come back with a national report, and as well for you, we've got the weather. If you have not yet done so again, folks, please go ahead and share the business.
Refresh and win! Refresh and win $10,000 cash with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yes, you could be the lucky winner of $10,000 cash when you enjoy a 591 ml or 355 ml Coca-Cola Original Taste or 591 ml Sprite. Look under the special yellow cap to find your unique code and text to 423-1131 or enter via the web portal lnq.in/Coca-ColaGD to win weekly cash prizes, grocery vouchers, meal vouchers, mobile credits, free Coca-Cola, or the grand prize of $10,000 cash. Refresh and enter as often as you like. Coca-Cola. Open for better. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Coca-Cola Grenada on Facebook and Instagram for details. Please follow all COVID-19 protocols when redeeming prizes.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143114 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
If it's tech, we got it. If it's an appliance, we've got that too. Dad, if you want it, you should get it this Father's Day at Quartz. Quartz has unbeatable prices, up to 30% off selected products. So whatever you want, you should get it. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Grenada anticipates resumption of UK flights following addition to the country's green list. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Friday, June 25th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, International Business and CARICOM Affairs, Roxy McLeish-Hutchinson, says anticipation is high for the resumption of UK flights to Grenada now that the country has been added to the United Kingdom's traffic light green list. The updated list, which also includes British Overseas Territories, Anguilla, British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, Montserrat, and the Turks and Caicos Islands, will take effect on Wednesday, June 30th. It highlights countries to and from which persons can travel without facing mandatory quarantine on their return. Ms. McLeish-Hutchinson says a resumption of flights as a result of this development will bring a much-needed boost to the tourism sector and the overall economy.
This means that we are likely to see a resumption of flights very soon from the United Kingdom, direct flights into Grenada. It means that our tourism sector will get the boost that it so very much need at this time. It means that our Grenadians who are transiting to other areas would be able to now resume travel. I know we've had difficulties, particularly with persons going to Asia, persons going to the Middle East, not being able to transit through the United Kingdom, which is normally a preferred transit point. So the opening up of flights, which we anticipate to happen very soon. Our colleagues from tourism will be able to update on where we are with that negotiation, is welcomed by Grenada, and we anticipate that would happen very soon, given that we've just been moved onto the green list, which we anticipated.
She explained that travelers will only be required to quarantine if a PCR test conducted on or before day 2 returns positive.
This is actually very wonderful news for Grenada. It means that Grenadians traveling to the United Kingdom do not have to subscribe to a mandatory quarantine. All you would have to do is show up with a negative PCR test, and you would be able to clear the custom procedures and move on to your place of abode. You, however, will be required on day 2, on or before day 2, to do another test. And if then it is positive, you will be asked to quarantine. But if it's negative, you'll be allowed to continue.
P.S. McLeish Hutchinson commended Grenada's High Commissioner in London, Keisha Alexander Grant, and other Caribbean diplomats in the UK for their commitment to the negotiations to make Grenada's inclusion a reality.
This has not been an easy negotiation. I really want to commend our High Commissioner in London, High Commissioner Grant, who I know have attended numerous meetings at very short notice, at late hours in the evening, continue making the case for Grenada, taking into consideration all of the information that we have received consistently from the Ministry of Health with regards to our COVID dashboard, the efforts of government. And because government has done a really good job spearheaded by the Ministry of Health, we had that information that we were able to channel to our High Commission in London, that she was able to take into the negotiations with the UK authorities to ensure that we secure that victory for Grenada. She worked very closely with colleagues from the CARICOM caucus of High Commissioners in London. And as you would know, there are other countries from the region who have also been moved on that green list. So it was a very difficult diplomatic negotiations. And we also want to thank the resident commissioner for the UK in Grenada, who has also been very instrumental in relaying information to us in a timely manner so that we can gather the information from our stakeholders, health and tourism, to be able to feed back into London through our High Commission.
Grenada's initiatives to combat anti-money laundering and terrorism financing were examined over the last 2 weeks as the country participated in the mutual evaluation assessment by the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force. The 2-week review started on June 14th with a high-level introductory meeting between Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honourable Keith Mitchell and the team of assessors. The routine exercise conducted by the task force sought to examine the processes and structures Grenada has in place to combat money laundering, terrorist financing, and the financing of weapons of mass destruction. In welcoming the team during a hybrid virtual and in-person meeting, Dr. Mitchell underscored Grenada's commitment to the fight against cross-border criminal activity. The Prime Minister assured the team of assessors of Grenada's full cooperation in the peer review process. During the course of their assessment, the task force team met with a range of individuals in both the public and private sectors, including the Anti-Money Laundering and Combating Terrorist Financial Commission, Financial Intelligence Unit, the FIU, commercial banks, credit unions, money business services, and other stakeholders. Attorney General Dia Forrester, who is also chair of the Anti-Money Laundering and Combating Terrorist Financial Commission, said the review is important as Grenada's aim is to ensure that we are constantly reducing the ability of persons to utilize the proceeds of criminal activity to the detriment of the country, reviewing and assessing what changes can be made and implementing recommendations to improve the country's success in this particular area. Continuing the news, a team headed by Sports Minister Honourable Yolan Bain Horsford toured the National Stadium on Friday ahead of Saturday's first T20 match between West Indies and South Africa. The tour, conducted by Chair of the National Organizing Committee, Troy Garvey, was designed to give the delegation an idea of the work undertaken in preparation for the Games. They were shown the work done on the Devon Smith Players Pavilion, Roy Lewis and Junior Murray stands, the main pavilion, and the VIP section. When the Ministry of Sports team arrived, members of the Team South Africa were training.
As relates to cricket operations, we are ready. We are ready. All the elements, all the pieces are in place. It's just a matter of to roll out come match day, which is tomorrow. The other areas, we continue to tweak and adjust, but come tomorrow, everything will be ready. All the officials are on the ground, the teams are here, they have been training, the ground staff has been doing a fantastic job, and with the cooperation of the highest authority and the works of nature, I think we are in a state of readiness for the game tomorrow.
Chair of the National Organizing Committee, Troy Garvey, he reminded that only fully vaccinated persons will be allowed in the stadium, and tickets are being sold at the box office at $50. People wishing to enter the stadium must present their vaccination card and national ID. Garvey says the teams are happy with the arrangements in place.
West Indies team have been on the ground here about 3-4 times, and everyone is happy. Likewise, the South Africans, they are fully satisfied with the conditions and all the facilities, all the amenities. They are quite happy, and they are looking forward to great cricket for the 5 days.
With the introduction of the biosecure bubble to ensure the players remain in a sterile environment, there will be no contact with the players. Garvey says the world is watching how Grenada will respond to this new arrangement and environment.
So you will see no one in the lower seating bowl. There's no party stand, there's no posse stand. Okay? So everyone will be positioned at the upper level. And that's deliberate. We're trying to create a moat, or the greatest possible distance between activities on the field of play and the seating bowl. So that's quite deliberate. And the way our stadium is constructed, that gives us that flexibility to have a secure area for the players, the media, and the officials, and also accommodate patrons and not have them intermingle or interact with each other to ensure that the bubble is not compromised.
Joining the minister was Desiree Stephen, Permanent Secretary with responsibility for sports, culture and the arts, Colin Peters, Coordinator of Sports, Kerry Frank, General Secretary of the Grenada Cricket Association, and Dr. Oba Galston, Sports, Science and Medicine at Cricket West Indies. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Are you gonna wear your mask today? You see everywhere you go, there are rules you got to follow, so don't you say COVID-19 will delay. Take the opportunity to save your community. Don't be that guy, put a mask on your face if you're heading outside. It's your life, my life, more lives will be taken if we don't try. If you feel any symptoms, call the hotline. Stay inside until you feel fine. 6 feet away every day. Keep COVID-19 far from away. Keep Grenada safe. Be COVID-19 smart.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honourable Keith Mitchell has expressed immense disappointment with the Grenada Broadcasting Network, GBN, for what he describes as poor journalism practices. The Prime Minister was referring to a news story aired on GBN on Wednesday, in which a resident within the constituency of St. George Northwest claimed that he granted permission for her to erect a structure and operate a business on property now known to be owned by Leroy Nichols. According to the Prime Minister, who is also the parliamentary representative for the area, the GBN News report facilitated the unsubstantiated claims, but no one sought a comment from him on the matter. Speaking at an event in Boucherville Thursday morning, Dr. Mitchell said he is considering legal action against the company. He said, and I quote, "The implication of saying that the Prime Minister gives someone land which is untrue is a serious indictment on my credibility and character. No parliamentarian has any authority to give people land. I have asked my lawyer to look into it," unquote. Continuing the news, a matter challenging the legality of traffic wardens in Grenada was dismissed by the High Court on Thursday, June 24th. The matter was brought before the High Court late last year by attorney Claudette Joseph after she was issued a ticket by a traffic warden. Attorney General Ms. Dia Forrester said the originating motion was refused with no order as to cost. The court found that the appointment of traffic wardens was valid and within the powers granted under the Road Traffic Amendment Act, and that the tickets issued by the traffic wardens were lawful. Under the Road Traffic Amendment Act as amended, the appointment of traffic wardens was created to complement the services provided by police officers in regulating traffic. The decision of the High Court confirms that traffic wardens introduced in 2019 are in fact properly constituted. Finally, in the news, the government of Grenada is committed to the improvement of the infrastructure of the nation's schools. As part of its mandate is to provide quality education, which requires a safe environment and one that is conducive for learning. Minister for Education, Honorable Emmeline Pear, said within the past year, government has invested millions into improving school infrastructure. However, Minister Pear says with over 140 schools to tend to, government needs to have the support from the relevant stakeholders.
Government on its own cannot fulfill the infrastructural needs as it relates to our schools. It is impossible. And sometimes you get the impression that people do not understand how government raises revenue. And we expect that there is this pot where it never ends and there's always monies there. Just give us, give us, give us. Right? There's an expectation. But the reality is, if this government doesn't have the financial track record, the fiscal management of the economy, getting projects like these going will be impossible. And that is why this government needs to be commended for being able to attract the resources that is so vitally needed to ensure that these infrastructural projects go on.
Grenada's prudent fiscal management over the years has placed the country in a position to meet certain criteria for assistance that other countries in the region have not been able to meet. Minister Pear believes there should be greater appreciation for the work of government during these times of global uncertainties.
These partnerships, whether it's BNTF, the Basic Needs Trust Fund, whether it's the Caribbean Development Bank, whether it's the World Bank, all of those institutions have been able to support the government to meet the demands as it relates to infrastructural development in schools. But let me surprise you this morning, in case you don't know, that we have over 140 schools throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Sometimes I get the impression that we think it's just one school or two schools. We have over 140 schools throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. And that number should give us an indication of the challenge that this government has to meet all of the needs. Persons here within the Ministry of Education would tell you the numerous calls in one day. Repairs to the pipe, repairs to the roof, repairs to this and that and the other. It's a never-ending story.
While many clamor for attention for the various institutions, it is difficult for government to attend to the needs of every school at the same time.
So we rank them all, and then we start by priority. Worst cases, the roof is leaking, children cannot remain in the classroom, coming right down to the door that is broken. And brothers and sisters, I have to say to you, had it not been for the partnerships that this government has been able to establish, it will be impossible to attend to all. So this is just over $1 million. Consider in Carriacou, where you're building a totally new wing, and you're about to move the students into one of the buildings and realize you can't. You have to break it down and build it all over. Infrastructural credibility is not sound, Hanover. And you're talking there about almost $11 million, just one school.
The education minister says school infrastructure development is not as easy as it might appear. However, government will continue to do its assessment and address the issues based on priority. That story just ended the national report for today, Friday, June 25th. Recapping the top story. Grenada anticipates resumption of UK flights following addition to the country's green list. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
All right. Thank you very much, Rikisha, and everyone else who were part of the production of the National Report. And before we go to take a look at the weather, what we are finding out now is that Grenada has recorded one new positive case of the COVID-19, unfortunately. Now, this will be the first positive case of COVID-19 the island is recording in about 2 months. All right, now for a look at our weather. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and windy with some light to moderate showers. Now, the minimum temperature for tonight is expected to be about 24 degrees Celsius and winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Now, seas moderate, waves up to 7 feet in open waters. And family, that is our weather report for tonight. Let's take a look at the weather for tomorrow, Saturday. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy, hazy and windy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy and at times with a medium chance of thunder. And in terms of warning, moderate dust haze, 1, 2, low chance of flooding and landslides in vulnerable areas. I'm struggling here because I think my text is just a little too small for me. Let me see if I can amplify that a bit. Okay, yes, we're looking better here. All right, so again, partly cloudy to cloudy, hazy and windy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy at times with a medium chance of thunder. And there are some warnings. 1, moderate dust haze. 2, low chance of flooding and landslides in vulnerable areas. And for Sunday, we see that the weather, partly cloudy, hazy and windy with light isolated daytime showers increasing in cloudiness and showers by midnight. And there is a moderate dust haze warning that will be in effect for that day. And that's your weather report. And we want to say thank you to everyone who are currently tuned in. Let me just see who we have with us tonight. You guys are just amazing. You know, I just respect you guys so much and appreciate you. And okay, so we have here Shirin. Who Shirin telling us? Ezran, Mom, Lintona, Anne, Albert, Cynthia, Javar, Suzette. Thank you as well, Angel. Kimo, he doesn't sleep. Kimo is on every social media page. I kid you not. Kimo, I manage a lot of pages. Like my company manage a lot of social media pages, right? And when we get notifications, Kimo, ping, Kimo, Kimo, you win. All right. Yvonne, Kirin, who else? Adonna, Cassie, Rolanda, Ala, Audric, Garvin, Yvonne again. Who else? Deborah, Adonna and Glenda. Kimoza Lugao, Lorraine, And yeah, Cassie and everybody, all behave all yourself. Make sure Jane, what's up? Make sure all have a good one, huh? Valerie, Liz, and yeah, boy, everybody take care of all yourselves. I really love and appreciate you. I know that whenever there's time for you guys to come out and do whatever, all the bad for all the program, but when people sick and they need help or whatever initiative or venture that we undertake, that you guys for a worthy cause, you guys are always delivering, and so you're just amazing. And again, thank you for those of you who have reached out already and committing your support to helping in whatever way this baby. Thanks so much, guys. Let's make it happen. You know, let's make it happen for this baby. I know we can do it as a team. I know the people who are here are the usual suspects. So let's if all of us just give $100, that's gonna go a long way. You know, or two, that's gonna help go a long way. Yeah. So let's see how best we can help the family. You know, we don't boast, we don't brag, we just do what we have to do behind the scenes. So y'all can contact me the usual way that you do, and let's make this happen for this baby. All right. I just know that we're gonna call to the general public for help, but I know if that doesn't work out, I know that I can count on you guys to support, and I really appreciate you guys for that. All right. And I think probably that's why God put us together. Yes, the program is one thing, but I think coming out of the program, there's a positive, and another positive, you know, that as a group, we are able to make these positive changes in the lives of people who need those changes, you know. So even if whatever happens, and you know, I just want this to continue. All right, let's continue to help the people who are in need. It's always so heartbreaking when you see the circumstances that some people have to live under. It is just crazy, 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 crazy. So if we can, you know, always try to see how we can help, let's do that, okay? Okay, Ella, hello to you as well, and Angel, hello to you as well. Sharon, Rush, Rolanda, and everyone else. Again, thank you very much, and may God bless you and your family. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja, no, enjoy your weekend.